It's Bateman, Patrick Bateman. You're my lawyer, so I think you should know I've killed a lot of people.
This, well and truly, is just an excuse to put in American Psycho edits and use a chainsaw. I've got to come clean. I started off with the idea of, I have a chainsaw, okay, now let's figure it out. Pretty much I came to the question, can you beat Fallout New Vegas as the American Psycho? You'll notice that we have got straight into this. I have went straight from Doc Mitchell's right through Hidden Valley to go to the Black Mountain shortcut. The reason for this is that I want to kind of start doing shorter videos. I want you guys, let me know if you prefer, the 20 to 25 minutes or something more like this, around 15 to 20. I want to start introducing, shorter form videos, something a bit easier to get through. You'll notice here that I find my first pre-war business suit. I feel like only suits similar to the Conor McGregor run is appropriate for old Patrick Bateman, because in the movie he's only ever wearing a suit or a raincoat, so I think it has to be either one of them. And I don't think you get raincoats in this game, so I think it will be suits for the majority of it. I passed through the Black Mountain shortcut, no problem, and you can probably tell I'm just trying to head straight to the Gunrunners because there's only 2 weapons really that's available. The first one you'll see here I'm picking up is the chainsaw, which he uses in the movie, and later on I'll be getting the fire axe. Now I know he shoots someone in the movie as well, but a lot of these runs usually end up having guns in some form, so I thought it'd be a bit nicer to do just kind of pure melee build, which would be a little bit more change of pace, as I've been using guns quite a lot in the last couple videos. Like I said, the main motivation for this video was to use the chainsaw because it is by far, it might be the best weapon in the game. I mean, the way that it makes me feel using it, I think it can only be summed up with one clip. Now, in terms of the character, I wanted to make him a bit similar to Bateman in terms of, in the movie he seems to have the 2 personas, the fake version of him and then the psycho version. So for a lot of this, I usually start helping out the faction that I'm trying to do it with, and then I just end up turning on them. Like you notice with Sunny Smiles, I go in, start speaking to her, and then just immediately turn. And a very similar thing happens again. I speak to Joe Cobb, and boom, after I've wiped out all the Good Springs folk and complete the quest for them, I wipe them all out anyway, because that's what I feel Patrick Bateman would do. I also decided to go over and speak to the Garretts, because I feel like the Garretts quest, make some money, because I think the most appropriate thing, he's a very vain character in the movie, is I have to get through into the strip with a credit check. So I thought these quests are quite good, especially the kind of prostitution one. If you've seen the movie, there's a lot of that in it, and also the kind of bounty hunter one, shaking down people for money. Maybe he wouldn't do that in the movie, but it feels like something good way to get caps, and somewhat something I feel like he might do. But anyway, my rambling aside, like I said, I shake down the people, and the second I get the money, I just start going for them with the chainsaw. I mean, this is a weapon. I think for anyone who's doing a run, this is a must-have, just like the next thing.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god.
The most appropriate thing for old Patrick Bateman. I mean, you've seen the movie, you know what he's like, but Fisto, he's the only one that in this game that you can use that I would say he wouldn't murder, because just like the World War II video, Fisto is completely wife material, and I couldn't bring myself to hurt old Fisto. But I head back to the Garretts, hand in all the quests, start doing the stuff for the king, just trying to get that last little bit of coins to get myself through the strip. I've never struggled this much getting into the strip with a credit check, but I think I should have just went into the strip first, then bought the chainsaw and came back out, because I wasted a lot of time with some quests I felt like I didn't quite have to do. Now I head straight into the tops, and I'll let this scene speak for itself.
Hey, Paul!
there is a surprising amount of American Psycho in Fallout New Vegas, like kind of meme videos out there, and it's they only motivated me more to make this video. I mean, the chainsaw was enough, but watching these clips for the video to edit them in was just brilliant. I'm sure you saw there as well, the chainsaw wiped out a Deathclaw, and I've headed straight over to Camp Searchlight because I'm sure, as you guys know, there's only one fire axe that I want, and it's the one that you get in the fire station. I come up against the Red Scorpion Queen that usually scared the crap out of me, especially the first time I played this game. But the chainsaw again, that queen is backing up. It is afraid. And I have finally got the kind of the signature weapon. I feel like the fire axe is more associated with American Psycho than the chainsaw is. And I want to use the first victim to be George. I mean, except for the ghouls, but the first living victim I wanted to be George. And I'm already headed straight over to the boomers. And like I said, I start off by helping them, head over to Argyle. But that psycho part of me comes out and I head straight for Pearl. And right back for those people that I saved. I mean, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. And I feel like that is the most psycho thing I possibly could have done. And Jack and Loyal do not fare much better. I mean, Loyal, I gotta give him that. He's nimble. He nearly got away, but by the time he was out of that door, he did not survive. And I got pretty quick karma for it as I tried to take out the front. I go to speak to Mr. House, take out Caleb McCaffrey on my way, as I'd already got that far in the quest, and upgraded my chainsaw with all the parts the gunrunners had. And my God, I didn't know just how much those improvements at this point, it's pretty much unstoppable. I head straight to Cottonwood Cove for House, and at first I thought I'd try and wipe out the Legion, but I felt like, I don't know, something about it just didn't seem very American Psycho. I feel like he wouldn't risk so much trying to wipe out the entire fort. Not when he can just avoid it. You'll notice there, I'm heading over to the Omertas, and as I'm sure it's probably obvious, Mr. House seems like the most appropriate person to side with, the businessman kind of thing. I had a Cucino ruin his day, steal his stuff, and go over to help Clandon and Troy. Now, Clandon, if you've looked at his snuff tape stuff, I mean, more or less is the Patrick Bateman of Fallout New Vegas. So I felt very appropriate to assist the Omertas this time. I've been assisting them quite a lot in some of these recent playthroughs, so for this one, it definitely felt appropriate. Help them out and help them out on the strip. Even though Mr. House I'm siding with, I'm able to sweet talk him with the old speech skill, which again I feel like I don't want to go 100 speech because that makes the game too easy. But a couple things that would make the game a little bit easier. And the main reason I did all that is for the Pimp Boy 3000, and for one main reason.
Is that a gram?
New card. What do you think?
Whoa, very nice. Look at that.
But old Chainsaw Charlie will not rest, as it's time to take out the Brotherhood of Steel. And as obvious, I feel like the only appropriate thing, I feel like killing them isn't too appropriate for American Psycho, but helping them certainly is not. And I mean, with the chainsaw, if there's ever an opportunity to have an easy go and take out the Brotherhood, this is it. And I'm taking it with both hands, because like the chainsaw completely ignores all armor. So it was just refreshing to be able to come in here and not have to hide in the bathroom and drink water all the time. I mean, this was first attempt, and I don't think I took my finger off the trigger for the chainsaw and just wiped them all out into the power station. And again, I mean, they line up for you. It's one of the easiest ends to the game right there. Head back to Mr. House and get ready for the fight on the dam. I meet the Great Khans for the first time in this playthrough. And if you think Brotherhood of Steel and power armor is easy, I mean, the Centurions do not even stand a chance. I mean, look at the poor NCR heavy troopers. I mean, they go down within seconds. It's a lovely weapon. I install Mr. House in the dam, power up the dam, and you know what? Just for a moment, I took the time to really watch the dam, not the dam, sorry, the fort light up on fire with all the Securitrons. I mean, it's a nice visual. I miss having the boomers here, but again, that visual will have to be enough. I do what I normally do and wipe out all the Praetorians and Legion soldiers before I attack the Legate. I mean, even at this point, the fire axe is doing more than enough damage. I mean, some of them are using only melee, so that makes it a little bit more annoying. And you'll notice there that there's something's happened with my hand that doesn't seem to go away for the rest of this fight. It's one of the strangest glitches. I mean, look at those fingers. I mean, wouldn't you want them tickling the back of your neck? And I feel like before this fight, it's only appropriate to actually take some psycho.
Why isn't it possible?
And how battles are lost when you bring nothing but words to a contest of strength.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
I shall make a cape of your skin, and your skull, it shall sit by my side.
Go. No, you...
Death to profligates!
Shout out to the Pigeon for the fantastic clip. I mean, once I started finding those clips on YouTube, I just wanted to incorporate as many as I could into this playthrough. But the fight with the Legate goes exactly how you think. I mean, I get knocked down a few times. I even get this really interesting glitch where I'm supposed to be chainsawing that guard and I just get baseball batted right out of the frame. But I'm back, put the finger back down on that trigger, and I mean, there's nothing they can really do. I mean, even with my messed up fingers here, the Legate, I can even pull out the axe to finish him off. And with him gone, I just got to go speak to General Oliver, and I decide to really intimidate them with my messed up fingers, to really show that even with that, I am willing to fight to the death. And the discussion with Oliver goes as it usually does. The veteran rangers are a little bit of a problem taking up my health, but you jump in vats. I don't want to take him out with it, just start swinging, get my stim packs in, and eventually Securitrons do finish off the rest of the veteran rangers for me. Answering the question, yes, of course, you can beat Fallout New Vegas as the American Psycho. A much shorter video than normal. I mean, that's clocking in at about 12 minutes there. Let me know, do you guys like this? Do you want more, over 20-minute videos, or do you want stuff like this a bit more 12 to 15 minutes? Or do you want a combination of both? I want to start incorporating faster runs. Maybe more just weapon focused. I feel like with these characters, a lot of the time is trying to do the quests that I think are appropriate for them. So I think I'm going to try and include more just weapon focused runs so I can, get through the game a bit quicker and make the videos a bit shorter. This one, there should be a Fallout 3 video coming out after this one, so look forward to that. I want to start including more games. And you guys let me know, do you guys want to see different types of videos as well on this channel? I mean, I'm doing a lot of Fallout challenges, but would you like to see something, maybe something to do with The Witcher? Maybe something to do with Call of Duty Zombies, something like that. Leave the suggestions down below. I'm thinking about doing like a zombie video, like some sort of like challenge for that. Let me know if you guys would like to see something like that, and leave a comment. But please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.